What's up guys, and welcome to another episode of Into the Armory. Today we're going to be showcasing a few very unique and exotic weapons, so stay tuned and let's get started.
On today's episode, we're going to be going over the modern throwing axe set, the hidden spikes nunchucks, as well as a dark venom push sword. First up is the modern throwing axe set. With 3 CR13 stainless steel, center balanced, vented handles, you're going to be throwing like a pro. Both have an approximate blade length of 3.25 inches and an approximate head length of 7.25, totaling up to an approximate 10 inches in total. Weight per axe is 9.7 ounces, with a total weight of 1 pound and 5.5 ounces. The modern throwing axe set also brings a single woven nylon sheath that fits both axes without damaging them, which is perfect for traveling or an axe throwing competition, whichever comes first. So if you're the type of person that likes throwing axes with curated handles and a nice sharpness to it, then the modern throwing axe set is definitely for you. Up next, with an aluminum alloy construction and machined diamond grips, is the hidden spike nunchucks. The hidden spike nunchucks have 2 sharp steel spikes hidden in the handles with 2 6-inch protective caps with threaded connectors to keep you safe when you're not using the spikes. Comes with a handle length of 12 inches and a spike length of 4.5 inches, a diameter of 1 inch with a total weight of 2 pounds. Not to mention a 5.5-inch ball bearing chain. And the best part is, it's handmade right here in the USA. Next up is a dark venom push sword. A full tang stainless steel weapon with red and black anodized blade and a sharpened inner edge with pointed spikes. Your enemies will fear you. With a black ergonomic thermoplastic handle and a blade length of 15.25 inches, you'll be unstoppable. The dark venom push sword also comes with a handle length of 3.75 inches, adding a total of 27.5 inches. The sword weight class is 1 pound and 3 ounces and an overall weight of 1 pound and 6 ounces, making it easy to control. The dark venom push sword also has a max arm strap diameter of 3.5 inches. It also comes with a high quality nylon sheath with a belt loop, arm not included. Now that we're done with the introduction, it's time for testing, starting with the modern throwing axe. I freaking love these.
That I really like about these, man, it's hot. Something that I really like about these on a hot day like this, you can grab a beer, you can grab a lemonade, a refreshing drink, barbecue, whatever, and just kind of throw. They're not too heavy, they're not too light, they have a really nice grip and curve right here. So you can, once it leaves your hand, you don't have to worry about it kind of like accidentally falling off or you lose your grip before actually letting it go. So that's what I really like about these. And on top of that, and you know I'm a sucker for these, it's got the little grips right here for you to use a high quality nylon wrap. For those who kind of have sweaty hands and you don't want to lose grip, you know, you can get an extra grip like that. So, all right, so next up are the spiked nunchucks. Beautiful to hold. Obviously the spikes right now aren't on. They are a little heavier, which is good because for a seasoned nunchuck user, they don't really it doesn't bother me that much. You just kind of have to go a little slower than usual. I think these are more for show than anything because at the end of the day, they are they're very sharp. They're not they're very sharp. And you gotta be very careful with it. Since I am under shade, I will utilize it, but very slowly and very responsibly because I don't want there to be an accident. As you can see here, they look great. They fit well in the hand. If you are someone who is interested in these bad boys, please be very careful. Again, not hard to use. It's just a little scary. You kind of want to keep it away from your body as much as possible. This is, again, an exotic weapon for those who like to collect them and stuff. And if you are a seasoned nunchuck user and you do want to go for it and try breaking things with them, by all means, go for it. But please be responsible with it and be very careful. All right, guys, so last but definitely not least, we've got the Dark Venom Push Sword. I think it's by far one of my favorite weapons that I own. It's got a really great grip. Doesn't feel like it's gonna fall or fly or anything. It's right there. It's got the nylon strap holes for those that want that extra grip. And you know how I say that I like to have my weapons feel good, and you can't have a weapon feel good if you can't hold it right? So that's very important. That's what I really like about it. And then the other thing, when you're strapping it with the nylon straps, is you can actually take this part off, and if you wrap it just well enough, right, you can actually use it as a sword. So that's another perk that you get with this, right? It's not just a push sword, it's a regular sword. But it is very sharp, it's very dangerous. So if you do decide to get this and purchase this and play around with it, well, let me not say play around with it. If you do decide to use it in general, just be wary and be very careful, please. Now, since I am sweating and it's very hot, I have decided we're gonna switch over to slow motion, right? And we're gonna cut through not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 gallons of water. I would do more, but the table is only so big. And we're gonna see how it cuts. I've cut through one already when I was testing it out and getting used to the weapon, and it slices through no problem. But these 4, I mean, let's see, it's very easy to handle the weapon. So I think we can make it through all 4. So we're gonna switch to slow motion right now, and let's see what happens. Man, between the heat and getting ready is really hard. This one is sliced through, pushed it a little bit. I kind of curved it while I went through, so it kind of started tilting. I didn't get enough momentum either. This one cut through the bottom. This one sliced through. This is when I said when I curved it. And then it curved too much at the end that this one just kind of barely cut. So we're gonna do it again with this one so you can see it go straight clean. It cut, it didn't have an issue cutting through, obviously. And then the top piece kind of flew over to that area. Let me see if I can. Right there, it just kind of flew that way. So aside from my questionable aiming when it comes to this, it could be better, but I'm telling you, man, this heat. It has a very clean slice. There's no ridges, there's no dirty cutting, like as if you were cutting it with a scissor or something. It's clean, it's clean. That's how sharp this is. So I'm very impressed with that. I wish I had more bottles. Hold on. Now, what kind of host would I be if I just left it at that, right? I found more. All right. Okay. Now you guys can go. I need water.